Hello everyone and welcome to another video. So let's talk about life. Okay, that sounds super philosophical, but what do we depend on? What do we need? But before I get into the video, I just wanted to say, please follow me here and on YouTube, subscribe. So go to the top of this page, click on YouTube, click subscribe, and you're supporting me. And it takes time to create this content. It takes time to make it interactive and make drawings and pictures that you'll see not in this video, but in other ones. And so please follow me if you like this content. Also on YouTube, I have everything by class. So like organic chemistry, biochemistry, anatomy, physiology, etc., etc., etc. And that makes it easier, like, because I know that you guys don't want to waste time. So if you go to that class, you'll see all the videos I have related to that class, and it's going to make your studying more efficient and effective. Now let's jump back to this video. So what does life depend on? So if you think about it, you're watching this video. How are you watching this video? Because you're breathing, right? If you were not breathing, you would be dead. So obviously you depend on oxygen. So you need oxygen not only to breathe, but you also need it in metabolic processes. And what do I mean by this? I mean, for example, if you learn in biochemistry, Krebs cycle, like all those, not all metabolic processes, but some of them use oxygen. And so that's why I put nutrients plus oxygen equals energy. Also, 1/5 of air, just fun fact, is made of oxygen. What else do we depend on? Water. If we're mainly made of water, and again, we also use water in metabolic processes, and we also use it to regulate body temperature. And you're like, how do we use it to regulate body temperature? Okay, sweat. What do you do when you're sweating? You're releasing fluid, right? So yes, we use it to regulate body temperature. Okay, think about it. If you do not eat, you're gonna die. Why? Because you need food. Why do you need food? You need nutrients, you need energy, and you use that nutrients not only to produce energy, but also to repair and build tissue. What else do we need? Pressure. And okay, think about it. If you go on a mountain, right, and you're hiking, and you go all the way to the top, and it's like kind of hard to breathe, and you're like, why is it hard to breathe? Atmospheric pressure. So yes, we depend on that. If we were like in, for example, the galaxy, right? Like you would die. You need oxygen, and that's why they have air tanks. That's why astronauts wear air tanks, because they need to breathe. Okay, so what other type of pressure impacts us? Hydrostatic pressure. And what do I mean by that? I think like diffusion, like blood flow, that depends on the hydrostatic pressure. Okay, let's jump to the next thing. Our body temperature, which actually I don't mean body temperature, I mean heat. But heat impacts our body temperature. So if I go to Antarctica, okay, there's barely any heat. So I'm going to be super cold. And if I don't wear any clothing and boots, I'm going to die. Why? Because my body temperature is just not. I'm going to get frostbite and I'm going to die. Okay. So you need heat. And not only I'm talking about body temperature, but I'm also talking about proteins and enzymes. If on the opposite side of the scale, if you are extremely hot, most proteins are going to denature. Like they have a specific range that they're allowed to work in. So yes, heat impacts that. And that, the denaturing of proteins, that influences and affects metabolic reactions. So it's all tied in together. So if you like this video, again, please follow me here and on YouTube.